and disaffection in the public mind. So that is also being taken care of as we speak. So these are big moves, very big moves. Also, a letter being shared on social media claiming that the Chief of the Army Staff, General V.K. Narayan, has sent a confidential letter regarding military preparedness to the Army officer of the Northern Command, etc., etc. is completely fake. There is no such thing that has happened. So, in fact, General Narayan is not even the COAS. So, yeah. So all of this is also happening in the backdrop, viewers. All of this, of course, tells us that we are now clearly moving into another phase. So this is Operation Sindoor 3.0, quite clearly. HM has also dialed DGPs of border states to take stock of the situation unfolding in Jammu and Kashmir, Punjab, Gujarat, Rajasthan. Why is this call being made, sir? What does this mean?
I think basically to tell them about issues will be happening, to take stock of law and order aspect. There will be certain movement and people, there will be fear amongst the population which will want to move back to safer areas. Those kind of things have to be managed in case it happens. People start looking at for future that they want to move slightly behind. The third is that to actually synchronize this whole thing, because this thing is going to be a long term.
Let me just go across to Arunima, who's got more details on this. The HM making calls now. Arunima.
Yes, sir. So the border, the international border is on fire, and therefore the BSF DG has been dialed by the Home Minister to understand from him as to what the situation is. Yes, our air defense system has worked very well, but BSF is on high alert, be it in Jaisalmer in Rajasthan, or be it in Kutch area of Gujarat, or Amritsar in Punjab, or it is the Rajouri Poonch sector and all the way down to Jammu. The entire international border has been aflame for the last 2.5, 3 hours now. So the civilian population, what is their status right now? There were instructions given to ensure that the civilians in forward areas be evacuated and taken to safe centers. So the Home Minister, we are told, has taken stock after speaking to BSF DG. He has also spoken to CISF DG, because CISF is the force in charge of guarding our airports. In most areas, starting with Jammu, the air assets were the targets, and then we saw the air assets in Pathankot and in Udhampur and in Armia. All across these areas, our air and defense assets were targeted. So since the air assets and the civilian airports in a lot of areas are in close proximity, so the Home Minister has also spoken to CISF about the steps that are being taken. Not just that, the DGPs of the border states, so Jammu and Kashmir, Punjab, Rajasthan, Gujarat, amongst others, their DGPs are constantly being spoken to by the Home Minister to try and figure out the situation in their respective areas and what more can be done as far as internal security is concerned.
Okay, NOTAM also has been issued, viewers, across a large number of airports. So Chandigarh, Srinagar, Amritsar, Ludhiana, Bhantar, Kishangarh, Patiala, Shimla, Kangra, Gaggal, Bhatinda, Jaisalmer, and these are pictures coming in from Uri right now. Uri was also the place where a large number of shelling was taking place on the first night, the CFV. Just talk us through this, General Saab. What's going on?
Yeah, so what you can hear is totally the rocket attacks, and this is what you can see. The visual is of firing of direct firing guns, and also a lot of artillery activity. This very clearly you can make out. This is a firing of direct small arms weapon, which is being fired in the line of control.
Okay, right. So this is a localized...
It's a localized effort, and the flashes which you can see is possibly of mortars, and at the very most it may be of artillery, but what I can make out from the now from the visual is about mortars only.
Okay, so about 24 NOTAM has been issued across about 24 airspaces, airports from Leh, Jammu, Mundra, Jamnagar, Hirasar, which is Rajkot, Porbandar, Keshod, Kandla, Bhuj. Bhuj, of course, was in the news. So these are pictures that are coming straight out of Uri, deferred live visuals, and you can see those mortars you're saying. These are
the flat ones which you're seeing is the flat trajectory weapons, which are direct firing weapons, maybe MMGs and HMGs which are firing. That is the sound which is coming off. These are burst fires.
Right.
But otherwise, the flashes which you are seeing are essentially of what do you call? These are rockets being fired.
Rockets being fired. Okay, and the flashes are
basically motors,
motors exploding.
Motors as well, and these are the rockets and missiles which are exploding. They're all direct firing weapons which are happening.
Okay, well, viewers, this is big news coming through. Big news coming through of a potential escalation in this entire effort. We're about 2 minutes to 11 o'clock. We can confirm that both Lahore and Islamabad have received a tap from the Indian military. So this is a big escalation. Forces are on high alert. The Indian forces counter Pakistan firing even at Uri in Jammu and Kashmir. Pictures are coming from Uri also. Jammu, Jaisalmer, Akhnur, Pathankot Air Base all have seen action this evening, but all of it has been thwarted. God's been kind. And of course, the military has been high alert, very professional, and has been able to stop everything that the Pakistanis have thrown at us. General Sivach, your quick assessment of the situation that's unfolding.
You know, one thing is there, Rahul, the situation is fast developing. It was not anticipated that things will happen so very fast. No doubt about it, Pakistan is trying its all arsenal which is there with that. It is trying to now basically send number of drones. It starts also doing firing, active firing, both on the line of control as well on the international border. You see, line of control firing is not very uncommon. It used to be common once upon a time before 2021. And once I commanded a brigade in Machal, I remember that it used to be usual, but not in international border. But now international border has also become very, very active. No, that is one thing. And second thing is that the area completely starting from, you can say from J&K down up till Gujarat, you find the activity taking place everywhere. So therefore, you can't be taking any chance. There's a blackout everywhere. The drones have been seen coming not only in Punjab or J&K, they have been also seen possibly in Rajasthan and also in Gujarat. So it is on high alert. But at the same time, one has to tell to a countryman what we are responding is far more than what Pakistan can, because there is a difference in what they have and what we have. And I don't think they can sustain for too long, because after all, if you have got a drones or you have got a missile, they cannot be endless. There is a a quantum which is there available with you. But certainly one thing is there, we are more effective than them. Our air defense system is impregnable. This is a multi-layered. S-400 is one of the best in the world, whereas Pakistan H-9, which they have taken from Chinese, is proved to be